The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend of the NFL is underway.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural, Deshaun Watson.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the 1 touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. So here come the Chargers as they get set for their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And when you review his performance last week and the game in total, I think that he understands and his team understands they were fortunate to get out there with a victory because he was a little tentative out there and didn't throw a touchdown pass. And if I'm this defense that he's facing in this one, I'm going to bring some pressure early and see if they can get to him. Maybe he's gotten it out of his system, and now he can be a little bit looser and play more to his potential.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. On the draw, it's Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st down, it's Carroll. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Here's Watson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now back to throw. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Second down and goal. Watson.
His pass caught at the 4. And he is out of bounds here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
2nd and 5. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsom.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll run on first down. Carroll. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
They'll try the left side. It's Carroll. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw, Watson.
This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Watson, quick hitter here, it's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
On the delay, here's Hines.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Watson.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Carroll. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
2nd and 11.
They run with Hines.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Here's Watson.
He's got Njoku over the middle. And he is going to have a Browns Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. On 1st down, Carroll. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the
thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going.
And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Well, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official. So that challenge, a successful one.
He will find Davis. That's complete.
And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short.
Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field.
More from L.A. in a moment.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the 2nd quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Watson on 1st down.
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. A big pickup there on the scramble.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Carroll. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 divisional round matchups coming.
We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. More from L.A. in a moment. Harris.
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead will shrink to 6. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Watson off play action. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Now it's Watson. This to Hines on the drop-off. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Back to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. That's a cornerback in for the sack, Tre'Davious White. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The Browns drive about to get started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carroll. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Watson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll run again with Harris. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. The offense on third down tonight? Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll drop to throw. And he's got it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. They'll try to run with Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. On 1st down, Carroll. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carroll. Despite some fast footwork, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. On 2nd and 9, Watson. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to have a Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he'll give it here to his running back. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carroll, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Carroll. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 51 yards rushing for him now on 25 carries. The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, one game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Tonight, from Buffalo Bills Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, it's Week 2.
The final week into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Take it in at the 3. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in Week 2.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 20 carries, 115 yards.
So coming off the opener where they established the run and established it well, their goal is to make sure that the trend continues and to serve notice to the rest of the league that they might be a run-first team.
To throw on third down, Urban. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. From the gun on 3rd down. Urban. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Urban. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Jacobs into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Jacobs again, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Urban. Touchdown. It's complete. Brevin Jordan. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. After the sack on first down, Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 26. A big play here for Buffalo. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Allen's throw complete here, pulled in by Howard. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Urban. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Carlos Basham. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Urban. And Graham's got it. Complete. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. On 3rd down, Urban. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Open man is Chase, complete. And they'll need
need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Throwing on first down. Urban. This is caught. It's Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Urban. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Josh Jacobs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans push further out in front.
So, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because, to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
This taken in at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Bills on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Urban, and he finds his tight end, Graham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Urban to the right side, and he's got more, complete. On 1st down, it's Jacobs. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
In every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable, nice decision-making, and took care of the football.
55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Cooks on the quick slant. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texans. DJ Moore, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Houston, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.